Hello everyone and happy Wednesday. My name is Rose Davidson from doesbiz.com. I hope you're well tonight. So tonight we're looking at ways to restructure slides, your online workshop blueprint to revamp your tired PowerPoint and move it from drab to fab. So what does stand out as a distraction is a bad PowerPoint presentation, whether it's a million lines of text, a disjointed flow, ugly photos, or poor design. Bad PowerPoints detract from the overall message you're trying to get across while also undermining your own credibility as a professional or a speaker. So basically, your PowerPoint presentations, as the slide says, shouldn't be remembered. They should fall into the background to support you and the message you're trying to get across to your audience. So knowing how to use PowerPoint and work within it quickly is helpful. And more important is making a good presentation that hits all of your goals, as well as delivering it effectively. So by that, it means that you're actually talking to the points on the slide. You're using the slides as a background, and you actually know what you're talking about, which sometimes I don't. So there you go. So second only to you, the information you bring and how you present it is your PowerPoint slides. If not designed well, a PowerPoint can be disengaging or distracting, regardless of the content quality. Here are some presentation design tips to make sure this doesn't happen to you. Keep your slides simple. This is one of the most important PowerPoint presentation tips to follow when designing your slides. Keep in mind that less is more effective. So it's like the old saying, KISS. A cluttered slide is distracting. It causes confusion for an audience. Which part of the slide should they be focusing on? They're unsure about that. Should I read the slide or pay attention to the presenter? On the other hand, a simple, visually appealing slide will engage your audience, keeping them on track with your main points. Limit the words on your slides. I've got a hair in my face. Piggybacking on the last point, less is more effective. Again, the KISS principle. If possible, avoid bullet points altogether. Otherwise, minimize them to just a few simple words. The audience should be listening and not reading. Use high quality photos and graphics. So please don't use clip art as in the PowerPoint clip art, because it's been seen a million times, and you want something fresh, and you want something engaging, and you want something that's that stands out, but not overpowering so that it takes away from what you're trying to say. One of the more important tips for PowerPoint presentations is to be sure to use high quality photos and graphics. People are more likely to take you seriously if your presentation is visually appealing. Users view attractive design as more usable. Similarly, they'll view a more attractive PowerPoint as more effective. Use accurate and relevant charts and designs. And use high quality, fresh templates. So when you're using your charts and graphs, make sure that they're accurate and that they're relevant to your presentation. Don't make them too, that's, if you can see the design here, it's just all wiggly and it's confusing, and people, they won't get the gist of it really. And use quality, fresh templates. So don't use the ones that are, being used over and over and over again. Use something that's fresh, and there are plenty of places where you can actually get free PowerPoint templates. And if you want to find out where they are, you can reach out to me via my Facebook page. Choose appropriate fonts. So fonts are another important part of your slide, and they're also a part of keeping your audience engaged. Fonts and typography choices have a subconscious effect on viewers, causing them to characterize your company's presentation or your presentation and brand either positively or negatively. Make sure that you're choosing fonts that are professional and modern. And having said that, don't use, you know, calligraphy fonts or fonts like that. You know, use Google type fonts like Arial, well, Arial's not really a Google font anymore, even though it's in their list. The SEO on Arial, I'm led to believe, is out of it. So use Verdana or Open Sans or one of those type of fonts that are, even Times New Roman has fallen out of favor as well. So it's something that's clean and, you know, has no curlies or things in it. Choose your color well too. So similar to your font choice, colors cause specific subconscious reactions from viewers. So make sure they're not too bold, and make sure they're not outdated, and make sure the combinations match. So, you know, I know they say blue and green shouldn't be seen, but, you know, if you use them effectively, they actually do look nice together. And clean and simple formatting makes all the difference to your slides. Just remember the KISS principle that less is more, and the focus is on you and your message and not on your slides. Make sure that all your objects are aligned. So don't have them all misaligned. A simple way to create a well-designed presentation is to make sure that all the items on the slide are intentionally aligned. And so you can do this. You just hold down the shift and the plus key and select all of the objects on the slide, and then choose arrange in the option bar and apply the alignment type. So it's pretty simple to do. If you know, you do it in Word, you can do it in PowerPoint. It's just the same principle. Limit your punctuation, and this isn't the place for exclamation marks or exclamation points or whatever. You can emphasize your points while you're speaking. So try not to use punctuation too much unless you're asking a question, or you really, really want, you know, to emphasize a point on your slide, or a quote or something like that. Yeah, then, but other than that, yeah, I'd avoid it at all costs. So, and avoid over formatting your points. So this, as you can see, is quite a simple presentation, and there's no need to have every word of every bullet point capitalized like I've done. In actual fact, in business writing, that's quite a no-no. But you can do it if possible, though. Make sure all your you drop all your bullets all together. Numbering's, you know, fine. But bullets as themselves, yeah, they just advocate that you shouldn't be using them. And again, the KISS principle, the simpler the better. Now, these tips will take you directly inside of your PowerPoint and help you to level up your next presentation. So knowing these tips can build confidence in your next presentation and deliver a great showcase to your audience. So use the visual guides. So when you're designing your PowerPoint, it helps to create a sense of visual rhythm. Slides that have objects appropriately aligned and centered are naturally more likely to resonate with an audience. Use a few animations and use them tastefully. Don't go over animating your slides, because they just, well, it's work for you, having to click or whatever, and it's just confusing because for the audience, because they're watching the animations and they're not listening to what you're having to say. So they, you know, as I said, they're all good, and we've all sat through those presentations where there's so much going on on the slide. And it's easy just to lose focus. In fact, animations can be used to create motion and hold an audience's attention, but use them sparingly. And add a video to your PowerPoint as well, and that's quite easy to do as well, also. So when you're sharing a big idea in your presentation, it also helps to maybe share a perspective from a different angle. So adding a video to supplement your content, you can just do that. Luckily, it's easy to add and embed a YouTube video into your next PowerPoint presentation. It's very simple. You just go insert, and up in the top ribbon, it will say an audio or video, and yeah, you just go from there, and it's really simple to do. So add charts and graphs, as I said before, can help you to tell stories with data, but it's easy for an audience to zone out when you throw a big data table or set of statistics in front of them. So make the chart, not all squiggly like this one is. It's it's just hard to read. It's confusing, and so you just want to make it as simple as possible. Again, the KISS principle. And if possible, build your infographics with smart art. So I don't use a lot of smart art just because I don't particularly like it. I actually have a paid program that I get my slides, and they've already, there's a whole suite of slides in one presentation, and you can just copy and paste whatever you need out of that, and I like using that. So, but as I said, there are free programs on the market where you can get PowerPoint templates. So yeah, I take advantage of those. And you don't have to use another graphic design app like Photoshop or Illustrator to add visuals. Instead, try out SmartArt. It can help you to build your graphics that are easier to update. And use presenter view like I'm doing at the moment. Remember that when you use the PowerPoint, you are the presenter. The slides are really just there to reinforce what you've got to say and support your speaking points. So that's why I recommend using Presenter's View, but more often than not, you're going to have multiple displays. So use Presenter View to show the information that's relevant to you on your private screen with your presentation showing on the additional display. Just going to check the time, see how we're going. Oh, plenty of time. Okay. So, starting on the 10th of August, I have an online workshop blueprint for speakers, aspiring speakers, coaches and small business owners wanting more impact online. And I forgot to put my microphone up here, so hopefully the sound was good. It's a 30-day program, and you get another 60 days of additional support, and it includes weekly modules with worksheets and checklists. There are 4 modules in total, so you get 1 mod per week. So there's 3 months of support total. Thought I took all the animations out of there. And there'll be templates as well. The support you will receive as are tools and techniques on how to get your workshops from offline to online. You receive one-on-one coaching. As I said, it's a 30-day intensive program with 60 days of additional support, and every Friday there'll be a Q&A. Oh, look, go backwards, you fool. So you can have, after the 30 days, you can have your first online event set up and ready to go. And early bird cost is up until the 3rd of August this year. It's 997 Australian dollars, or you can pay in 3 equal monthly payments of $450. And after the 3rd of August, the total cost will be $1,200. But if you pay up front now, you'll receive a 30-minute strategy call. And this program is by application only. So again, the link to register will be in the comments. And just to reiterate, the inclusions are weekly modules with worksheets and checklists. There's 4 modules, so it's 1 module per week. And there's 3 months of support in total, and you'll get some templates. And the support includes tools and techniques that you will need to get your offline workshop online quickly. You'll receive one-on-one coaching, 30 days of intensive support over 90 days, and the weekly Q&A. So there's $1,200 up front, or there's an early bird of $997. And week 1 is the systems. So you're setting up your Zoom account if you've not done one before, and systems for your workshop. So what kind of equipment that you'll need. Week 2 is marketing and promotion. So it's designing a marketing plan, social media platform posts, and setting up a Eventbrite if you haven't done that before either. Week 3 is presentation skills and talking to camera and how to design a PowerPoint template. And week 4 is running the event itself, so how to keep your conversion rates the same as your offline events, making your offer online, and the logistics of online payments. So that's all from me tonight on how to do your PowerPoint presentations. It went fairly quickly. It went more quickly than I had anticipated. I hope you've enjoyed that. Next week I am talking about how to make your offer online from offline, so getting your offer from offline to online. And so I hope you'll join me for that. It's at 8 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time next Wednesday. So yeah, I'll see you then. Bye now.